Hi, this is music journalist Justin Kantor. You're about to listen to some excerpts of my recent interview with Tina, Roberta, and Karen of the phenomenal R&B group KRYSTOL. Be sure to order Funky Town Groove's expanded CD reissue of their classic album Gettin' Ready, which features production by Leon Silvers and crew, available on funkytowngrooves.com. The CD includes some awesome bonus tracks, as well as liner notes by yours truly, with the full story about the group's history. Here's a little sneak peek. Enjoy. So we talked about different things, but Roberta, I think before anybody got cut off, you were saying you went on the road in the U-Haul truck with Tina and Tony, was it? Or no, Karen and Tony, and then Tina.
Well, actually, first we were on the road with it was me, Tina, and Tony.
Okay.
And Tony. And then I came later after Tony decided to leave the group.
Oh, okay, okay.
And get married. She married the drummer, actually.
Oh, okay. So were you guys like performing original songs, or was it cover songs, or what were you performing?
We were performing cover songs.
Okay. And were you doing like nightclubs or weddings, or like what kinds of venues were you doing?
It was definitely nightclubs. Sometimes we would do like festivals, or like we would go into a city and they were having like an outside concert or something like that. We would be able to participate.
Oh.
So I mean, we actually we traveled to these cities several times. So we had a little following when we would come back, and this was all done without a record.
Yeah. So, did you like have a manager or a road manager, or did you just kind of like do everything yourselves, or how did that work when you were just starting out?
Yeah, we did have a manager. He was the MC as well.
Okay.
So I guess you would kind of call him a road manager.
What was his name? Do you remember?
His name was Kevin.
Okay.
Kevin.
So tell me, Karen, you were saying how you came in after Tony left, and so like how exactly were you introduced to the other girls?
Well, I knew Tina because Tina had graduated from our high school, and Tina had gotten word about me through our music department.
Okay.
And when they were looking for another member of the group, she sent Kevin Thomas to our music department, and he found out, about me, and actually came to the house to ask my mother if I could audition, because I was actually only 16 at the time.
Oh, wow, okay. So I was going to say, so you were in high school, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I auditioned. I think they'd auditioned a few other girls, and they decided, that they would choose me to be the third member, and we went from there.
Okay.
It was actually December of 75, because I graduated in 76. Yeah. I knew it was before I graduated.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was December of 75, because we went to Seattle that December,
Oh, wow.
To perform that holiday. So, yeah, it was December of 75.
So, did you, was this the same time, because I remember, Roberta, a long time ago when you emailed me the first interview I did with you by email, you had mentioned to me a couple of specific places, and I don't know if this was maybe later or if it was the same time, called the Total Experience in Mavericks Flats.
Right, yeah. We actually... were like the showcase band for the Total Experience. We when we were in Seattle performing, like Karen said, Lonnie Simmons of the Gap Band, and Yarborough and Peoples. He was actually the owner of the Total Experience. I'm not sure why he was he was working with DJ Rogers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And DJ Rogers was having a concert in Seattle, and the club that we were working at, they all came to the club as like an after thing after the concert.
Okay.
And wanted us to come and perform at his club.
Okay.
And when we went and performed, we pretty much turned into the house group, and we played like every weekend or whenever there was like groups like the Delphonics, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, the Shy Lights. I mean, we were opening up for all of those groups.
So
it was in Los Angeles.
Okay, so he had came and seen you in Seattle, but then you became the house band at his club in LA, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. And at that time, there was in Los Angeles, there wasn't really a platform for some of these artists, these R&B artists. You know, they weren't big enough to play at the not the Apollo, the Hollywood Bowl, or what's the name of that other place? The Greek. They
the Greek, yeah.
There.
Okay.
But the Total Experience was a place where they could come and play 2-3 nights and to sold out crowds, you know.
Yeah.
And luckily we were in a position to where we, like I said, opened up for a lot of acts, got a lot of experience from being on that Total Experience stage. There was always lines outside of the club. So, and they were always playing to sold-out crowds.
Wow.
And once we got a reputation, you know, when we first started, we were basically playing to the candles because, you know, people, they come to the concert, but they want to get there for the main event. They don't want to really see the opening act. So we developed a following of our own where when we came out on the stage, the club was already like 3/4 full because people knew we were on the bill as well.
Oh, wow. Tina, what do you think were some of the things that like you guys learned from the experience of performing these shows at the Total Experience?
It made us polished.
Okay.
We were able to, we got a lot of experience from watching the veteran groups come through, and they taught us a lot. And it gave stage presence, told us how to apply ourselves, and kind of gave us a heads up on what it would take to be to the next level, because they were so, like, we would watch certain groups come through, especially groups like Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes and the Dramatics. It was mostly male groups, actually, we was emulating because there wasn't that many female groups out at that time. So we opened up for almost every popular group during the 70s. Like I said, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, Eddie Kendricks, David Ruffin, Dramatics. I mean, it was like Bloodstone. It was like so many of them during that time that we opened up for. So we would sit there and watch them, basically, and, watch the charisma and what they did to excite the crowd, and we would emulate them. And also, we had the fortunate chance to be mentored by Lakeside, or they're called Ohio Lakeside Express at the time. And they're basically the ones who got us our start on the road, because they put the word out there for us, because they were a road band.
Oh, really?
And they put the word out there for us and kind of gave us, like, here, go check this place out, check that place out, and it kind of laid the groundwork for us, so we step out there on the road. So
did you meet them there at that venue at the Total Experience? Is that where you met them?
We met Lakeside in our hometown of Pomona. They used to come out. They used to come out and perform at a club at the time called Chocolate City. Okay. And they used to come out and perform, and they drew a big crowd and stuff, and we were like, fans, and we were trying to do our little thing at the time as well. So, and they used to excite everyone so much that we sit there and watch them, and we wanted to be just as exciting as them. Yeah. So so that's what we kind of got our inspiration from. Besides, there was one female group that we were very much in love with at the time, and that was the Emotions. Oh, right, but the as far as what we got our inspiration from, as far as how to enact ourselves on stage, it was basically watching the guys, because they were, they could excite the crowd, and then with us being female, we were able to, have the ability to pull in both male and female with that excitement. So it kind of was not to have the women hating on you. Yeah. Yeah. So they kind of got into us too. So that was good. It was good. It was a good time.
Funny story though, at the Total Experience,